Big Gretch Rona made a very strange video with some influencer, and apparently she's taking communion with a Dorito. Here's what the New York Post is reporting. And I think this is a play on some new meme that the youth of America and the world are doing these days. But here's the story. It says Whitmer, Governor Gretch, the fake kidnapping hoaxer, who we refer to as Big Gretch Rona, is now feeding Doritos to some left-wing influencer in a bizarre video. And this is apparently the person. What? Big Gretch Rona had this podcaster on her knees in an effort to get more votes for Kamala. Whitmer joined this Canadian feminist called Liz Plank for an abortion podcast episode, which is their favorite topic of all time. The pair released the following video as a bizarre way to get more votes. At one point during the podcast, Plank asked Whitmer if she ever thinks about getting a post-birth abortion on her two daughters, which is a funny comment. We mock them. We mock them with that comment. So it's interesting that they're also mocking themselves with that comment. Or are they making fun of us for referencing post-birth abortions? Anyways, the pair also talked about masculinity and why men aren't supporting Democrats. So this is a governor of a state, okay? And here's this clip. So it's like a Catholic communion. Some people take the Eucharist in their hands. Other people just want it on their tongue so that they don't have to touch it. And this is a governor who's doing this. Now, apparently, like this is like a TikTok meme or something. Like the youth of America are like feeding each other food and looking into the camera. It's like a meme or something like that. Like it's a funny thing that I wouldn't get because I'm not on TikTok. I'm not TikToking it up or whatever. But I don't know why a governor would be doing this. And it's like a sexual thing, right? This is like a sexual kind of dominatrix. I'm in charge of you. Strange. Very strange. And apparently this is what they're doing there in Michigan. So the woman, there's raised eyebrows over this video, fed Doritos into the mouth of a liberal podcaster. Some think it was like imitating the Catholic sacrament of Holy Communion. Yeah. And I wonder if they would do something that was, I don't know, mocking some religious tradition of, I don't know, Islam or Jews. Do you think that would be something that would catch a little bit of attention? Think the Pope's going to come out and talk about this? No. In the short clip posted on podcaster Liz Plank's Instagram, the lefty influencer was seen on her knees opening her mouth for Whitmer to place Doritos on her tongue. Whitmer's ramping up her TikTok presence. Plank was eating it as the camera is going to Whitmer with a Kamala Walls thing. Apparently, it's a takeoff of a TikTok meme in which friends feed each other food and stare uncomfortably into the camera. Like weird freak shows. Says Plank, the face of an influencer group that calls herself Hotties for Harris, tried to shoehorn the vid into a statement about industrial policy. If he won't, Gretchen Whitmer will. Chips aren't just delicious. The CHIPS Act is a game changer for U.S. tech and manufacturing, boosting domestic production and semiconductors, reducing reliance on foreign suppliers. It's a chips thing? Doritos? Yeah, they're filled with seed oils, for sure. Yeah, look them up. Really have a hard time with chips in general. You need to have them chips created in beef tallow, or avocado oil is pretty good as well. There's some avocado oil chips out there you can get that are pretty good. But Doritos, it's garbage, just for this garbage ideology. Critics also pilloried Whitmer and Plank over the video's cringeworthiness. Bill Shute, a Republican first-term senator, said, yeah, but J.D. Vance is weird. Yeah, exactly. Michigan Senate Republican leader Eric says Michigan Democrats are embroiled in a controversy for $175 million to give a company affiliated with the Chinese CCP. And apparently Governor Gretchen Rona is going to demonstrate she's lost her mind. Or maybe she's trying to make Kamala Harris appear normal. That's a fun one, yeah. Kamala looks suddenly a lot less crazy. Nesbitt was referring to plans for the Goshen EV battery. And all right, so that's what is happening over there in Michigan.